Welcome, everyone. It's Vapors Dragomar. It is time for some more Raid Shadow Legends after literally, I'm not messing with you, purging my inventory of pretty much all the champions in it. You can even see how much I purged. I finally have my Toragi at a half-decent spot where he can rank up. We will be continuing on from last time. I'm gonna give him some personal XP because that's gonna be the best way of trying to improve what he's doing. Because, yeah, although Toragi has the sacrifices and he's turned into a rank 6, he hasn't been able to really use all of that power built up inside of him. So I have to try to give him some more health. Yes. Yes, no. Toragi takes a lot to upgrade. Like, first, I have to purge all of my champions out of my inventory and a lot of my energy. And I have to farm for nearly an hour straight just to get the final component for Toragi, only to have to level him more now. Like, it's very hard to get a champion to 60. I'm not even planning on it right now. I'm just trying to get him some boosts. Trying to give him some buffs so he can reach back to what his normal power was. As right now, he's in a slightly weakened state. Strengthened overall, he's not back to where he was. Job, as you may have previously remembered me saying about, his job is to tank for the team. That's what his job is. That's why I'm giving him solo XP right now. So he can, with that sacrifice, he can fill up his health bar. Then I have to improve his gear, all to 16. And I have to try to ascend him. This is all to improve one champion. Literally all to improve one champion. Because then I have to start dumping more resources into it. He's doing better now. Loads better. Now you're like, but Vaporsmith, how is he doing loads better? Well, notice how little damage he's taking? That's an indication right there. That right there tells you a great deal of the story of how far he's come. see how little damage he's taking? This is what his final form is beginning to shape up to be. See? Does anyone see that? Watch. Look how little damage he just took. See, he's a tank. That's his job. Base tanks. That's what his job is. That is what his job is. Yes, I gave him the blessing of the bod and everything because he needs it. He needs that blessing. But I'm trying to give him all the blessings. Potions, the champions, all of that to try to get him, rush him to being powerful as quickly as I can. Yes. And then we're gonna take him to Magic Keep and see if we can give him some potions from there. Yes, give him potions. Because I'm not hyperboling when I say I have to upgrade the hell out of it. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, I know you're like, but the food, Vapors, but that was all off topic. Did you see where all that food went? I dumped all of it on Toragi. I sacrificed all of it. I wasn't going to sacrifice my occult brawler, though. I wasn't going to sacrifice my epics to Toragi, but everyone below epic was in mortal peril. Except for War Maiden, who's pretty sexy. I'm going to keep her on there. She's good for views, and she's good for upgrading the other War Maiden. She's also good for increased defense. It's like, what, top 3 rare, or top 5 rares or something in the game? Something like that. I still use her on my other account. Again, the only reason... Yeah, boy. One problem. I can't use that. But no, we're not going to be upgrading food anymore. Oh no. No. We're going to actually be upgrading Toragi himself now. Yes. And getting Savage gear if we can. But yeah. We're going to be upgrading Toragi himself. Because that is what we need to do. Because it's... even though it's eating into my gems, I can't help that necessarily. He is a core part of my team. I have to train him up. Especially since we're fighting normal clan boss. On normal, clan boss is going to be a lot more of a problem. But since it's a lot more of a problem, I only really have one choice. And that is to try to pour XP on Toragi. Dump him, bathe him in XP, bathe him, get him to rank 6 like he is now. Get him an ascension, stuff like that. That's all I really have a choice now. We're really talking a normal clan boss. Because I have to heat things up. But right now, my normal clan boss damage is not good enough. And a lot of it is that my team is having trouble lasting. So we gotta keep that up. We have to keep up the pressure. Because, like, Hell Hades wants Toragi. I have Toragi on this account at least, and I might as well try to use that gift. That's the only way about it. I have to try to use that gift. See, and he's taking less damage now. Because he's on the way to becoming a god. Like a real Toragi the god. That's the truth of it. He is on his way. Yeah. Trying to give him that solo XP. Because this is the most efficient way to both get War Maidens, which are really sexy and do a lot for my team, and it's a really efficient way to try to give solo XP to the champion I've been trying to get food for this whole time. That's what I've been trying to do. So now, if you thought, oh, I'm not going to dump more on him, think again. I'm going to be dumping all sorts of stuff on him. We're going to be dumping all sorts of stuff on him. Alright, so how close are we to ascending? Not very. Not very. But what we can do to fix him is we can try to upgrade his gear. That's what we can try to do. Upgrade the gear. Come on. Do the upgrade dance. Do 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 do. Come on. Upgrade the boots. Do 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 do. Come on. Upgrade the boots. Come on. Please. I give you the blessing. Come on. Alright, there we go. This is literally a massive use of resources, but in the end, we're going to do a lot. All of his gears to 16. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Because yes, I have been waiting for this moment in time where we could get Toragi some more stuff. Literally waiting for this moment in time. Good. There's a reason I'm doing all this. Like, people are like, really? How did ascended? It increases his stats again. And he has 16 gear now for the first time. So, this is going to be a big deal for Clan Boss. If I can get him to 60 as well, at some point soon, we are going to give him a lot of power. I mean a lot of power. And notice how much better he's doing now that this happened. Note how much less damage he takes. Note that. Note how little damage he takes. I want you to really absorb how little damage he takes mentally. Just mentally absorb that. Because this is what I mean by these upgrades matter. I'm not just idly purging my inventory. I'm trying to give him the power that I know he has. One thing that's really annoying about the boss is at the higher stages, if you're not, like, powerful, she literally just blows you to shreds. But you see, the thing is, he's not like a normal level 40, as you can clearly see. Because he's taking far less damage now. He's finally in the upper leagues. He's finally up there. He's finally climbing. He finally has more health than Virgus now. And he's not even at his final form. And that We haven't farmed that keep enough. We literally haven't farmed that keep enough. This guy's gotta reach his ascension. There we go. Because yeah, once he gets rid of his shield or her shield, this fight becomes massively easier. Although I don't think we can get there unless we have some better RNG, because this potion RNG is rubbish. But no, I did that for a reason. I did that because I needed the human shield. We'll do this one more time before we get the thing. Like the shield man. It's what he's there for. He's there to be a shield man. He is the Vergus of this account. It's what he's meant to be. He's the Vergus of this account. He's the ambassador of defense. So, we'll do that. We'll do a Fire Knight. And then we'll do Clan Boss. Because yes, I did all this for Clan Boss, but I'm trying to improve everyone that's the 4 rank 6s, because they're the primary focus. Are these 4? It will take a while before Toragi actually reaches 6th, like proper 60 though. That's gonna take a while. The good news about this is Toragi is no longer a weakness on our team column, which I'm a fan of because I was sick and tired of it being squishy as sin. Sick of that. Because his job as you might have noticed, was not to be squishy. His job was to endure. And I don't need someone whose their only job to is to endure to fail their job. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's why I was so vehement on wanting to get him to upgrade, because I'm sick and tired of a person whose only job is to be durable, is to not do his job. And that's literally his whole purpose in life. That's his purpose in life, is to I have to remember he's not as vulnerable as he was. You have to be kidding me! More avenging gear? No. No. What the actual hell? No. What do we have for Sacred Order? It's probably rubbish. Okay. Let's try it. Memory to some enemies would be annoying. Because he has a max health, reduction of max health passive. That's one of the things that makes him really annoying to fight. Every time you fight him, he not only puts a strength on himself, but he reduces your max health as if he had destroyed you. I think. Which, really annoying. Alright, and the final one is this try. Shouldn't be excessively difficult, but you never know. There we go. We gotta keep this flowing though. This guy seems to have revived himself a while. The fact that they didn't kill this guy, I knew that like 1 One acid rain is gonna blow these suckers in massive stones. Come on. All right. Well, I screwed it up. Because, I don't know how these champs work. I don't even know what that champ does. Like, every day I run into champs, I don't know what the champ does. I didn't know he was a nuker. Good to know. It was a setup for a nuker. I thought he was something else. He looks like a support. He's not a support. I don't know what some of these champs do, so because I don't know, I often get owned by it. But again, my biggest priority on this account was to get the 4 buffed, you know? To get the 4. Because if I don't have the 4 for regular arena, I'm kicking myself so hard in the butt, I might as well not even play the game. That's the problem. That's why I rushed those 6s. I was trying to rush those because if I rushed them, then I would be able to do the thing. But yeah, the biggest thing was to rush those. I will eventually get the rest of it, but for now, that's what my priority was. That was what my priority was. And just to prove it, I'm gonna dump even more stuff on him. Because Drexthar, as crazy as this sounds, Drexthar is not my priority. Because I have Sathia. That's why. That's why I have Sathia. I don't need... I will be farming later today as well. You know what? Just because I don't want to spoil these noobs' experiences, I'm going to attack the normal one. I don't want to spoil their experience. I want to make them think that they were accomplished for doing that. I mean, I'll sacrifice more stuff for him later, but that's all I feel like doing for now, because I gotta get something to eat. Because I've been feeding Toragi and not anything else this entire time. Trying to give him all the blessings. I'm trying to bless him. Turn him into the god. Because I know the god is within him. Just have to unlock the god. God is within that guy. I just have to unlock it. I'll have him solo in Brutal later with duo with Kale later. Just so he can get more levels. So I can eventually get him to where he needs to be. Which is 60. Let's be honest, it's 60. Where he needs to be. 60 with masteries. Where he needs to go. I need to get the burn. Is what I need. I mean, I don't really regret the decision because, again, his job. This guy's job is to protect. And he's not going to do it if he's rank 5. He's gotta have the power. He's also gotta have the maxed armor. Like, he can't... A weak link is not going to protect your team. That's the truth. He's too weak. How can he protect my team? How? He's just gonna get one shot. He's gonna get one shot, and then we're gonna be like, yeah, he can't protect the team. That's what his job is. He's gotta do his job. He's finally doing his job. Toragi finally does his job. See, he's finally not getting targeted as well because he's finally doing his job. Poison. Go, that's the HP burn we want to see. Tender's in trouble. Get that going. Get the cleanse out. Trying to keep that pressure on. Because that's the only way we're going to get further. Because here's the thing. I would rather Tender die than Toragi. is then all my ally protect goes down the tubes if Toragi dies. So that's the big deal. Also, why I wanted to upgrade Toragi over Reliquary is that in a ally protect setup, if your ally protect goes down, so does your fight. You just lost that fight, and no amount of revives is going to save you, because it's just going to one-shot your whole team. Because now that I'm forced to do normal, I am also forced to recognize I need to make an ally protect that can do the job. Unflinchingly do the job. I've now finally done that. Now I just have to get him to 60 and get him masteries. We'll be good. We'll be chilling. We will be chilling if we can do that. My main job here with that is to try to get healing. Because, yeah, Clan Boss at this stage is a lot more ferocious. He's a lot more ferocious now. Because he's a lot more ferocious, I have to do a lot more to sustain this fight. See, if someone gets one shot over and over again, she can't even save them. So that's why Toragi here is here for the shield. He's my big shield champion. He's the main person that tries to stop them from dying in the first place. Because once they start dying, things become a very slippery slope, as you can clearly see. Things become a very slippery slope. Unfortunately, I don't think the ally protect was up, so we lose. We straight up lose. At least he lives. He's doing his job now. He's finally doing his job. Toragi is finally doing his job, and I'm proud of him. I'm finally proud of Toragi. I never thought I'd say those words. But I'm finally, at long last, proud of him. And for the first time, he actually outlives Kale. Even though we're all gonna die anyway, because Kale got deleted. For the first time, you get to actually see Toragi in action for the first time. Granted, he died because I still need to level him up and get better stuff with masteries or whatever. This is a more advanced team than I thought it was. It's still good, because that means that we're advancing. That's what it means. One day, you will soon have durability equal to or better than him. That's the good news. So progress has been made. Even though he got deleted, the other guy got deleted, the fact that Toragi lived is a sign he's doing his job. It's a sign. You see that? This is what I was intending Toragi to do the whole time. And it's taken me literally purging all of that to make it happen. He's finally done his job. This is bad. So Especially with the way that that's set up. Ooh, this is like a lockout team. Ooh, this is kind of actually really rough. Actually, this is we're not going to be winning this. Surprisingly, I know, it's surprising. You're like, what? You did all this? The fact that they're outclassing my damage dealers is really ruining me. That's the problem. Not exactly sure how they're outclassing by this. It must be their gear or masteries or both. Because they've got a setup that's really good. I don't think I'm going to be beating this setup. It's too good. I think their speed gear might be better as well. Let's keep searching. Might as well just get demoted until I could get him to 60. It's literally getting to this point. See, you can live long enough to actually get off what he was intending to do in the first place. See? This is the proof of concept here. He can actually be useful now. Oh, because before he wasn't even useful in Arena. He just got one shot constantly. Now, I can't use a frog that gets one shot constantly. Like, yeah, he got killed by the bombs, but at least he's not getting one shot point blank. You know how annoying that is to have him one shot point blank? Your tank gets one shot point blank. How come everyone in here is overpowered despite the low player power? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. They're not even as high player power as me, and they're absolutely wrecking face. Okay, finally. Someone lets me breathe. Jeez. Someone who lets me breathe. It's ironic. It's ironic that most of these people that aren't letting me breathe are doing really evil stuff are people with lower player power. It's a bitter irony. Come on, easy speed. I mean, he's doing his job at least. You can't tell me he's not doing his job. I mean, Kale, I think, needs a banner and an amulet, but you can't tell me that Toragi isn't doing his job now. He's finally actually doing his job. Someone has a lot of Kales. Yuck. Actual yuck. I really don't like facing Rhodos. I really don't. Nor do I like the idea that they're all level 50 and yet they have more player power than me. Okay, well, maybe they're all rank 6 or something secretly. Maybe that's how it is. Gotta get that Bog Blessing down, because the Bog Blessing is gonna stop them from wiping my team. Hopefully. I can't guarantee it. I'm getting to the point where the arena people are actually really powerful. but it's better than before. It's definitely improved. You can definitely see that Toragi's actually worth having on the team. You can definitely see it. It's definitely there. Without a shadow of a doubt. It's definitely there. Just you wait. Just you wait until I buff him again. You'll see some crazy, dank stuff going on.